What's up, YouTube? We're here with my boy. What's your name, man?
Oscar Jordan.
And what'd you do this past weekend?
I taught with Danger Thunder, top 8.
Top 8? Nice. Which regional was it?
It was Atlanta Regional.
For sure. Okay. So, that was 265 players,
yeah.
275, something like that. All right. So you played how many rounds of Swiss?
I played 9 rounds of Swiss.
And you went, how'd you go? X1-1?
I won X1, I lost 1 to Sky Striker, and I lost another one. I draw 1 because a player slow played me.
Okay, for sure. All right, let's go into that deck profile, man.
All right, so I played 3 of the best I played 9 of the best dangers, 3 Jackalope.
All right.
3 Nessie. 3 Snake, 3 Jackalope, 3 Nessie. These are the best dangers.
Yeah.
They can always get you plus, and they make real easy boards.
Pretty standard.
Pretty much standard. 2 batteries all around.
Just 2.
I like it at 2.
Okay.
I mean, it felt really good because if you have this and you have another card in the deck what I'm about to show you, I feel like it can combo off really good and really nice, and you can just keep going.
Okay.
I played 3 of this guy because with him plus any danger monster, you can just make an instant Scar Yugioh, and then you can just keep comboing off and dig through your deck and get more extenders.
Yeah, that card's insane.
Now, you can tell that this deck profile is very similar to the dude who made 2nd place in YCS Chicago.
Yeah.
But one thing I did add was this at the last minute. This was the last minute judgment call.
You were about to take this out?
I was actually about to play his deck card for card because I didn't really know what to play. But this right here, if you summon this is just automatically almost a win against Sky Striker because it cannot be target, and it's a 3000 beat stick that they can't get over. And you can't tribute it, and you can special summon this, which is one reason why it took me so long to win one of my games. But you can special summon this, you can normal summon it or whatever, and it's just a really powerful monster that most players don't think about.
Sky Striker used to play that card for the mirror match too, so it's just kind of evolved into this deck instead. Which
yeah, it is.
Better.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Because if you do the combo right, I don't really like the Guard Dragon build because I felt like it was too fragile, and I really like the build I'm playing.
Yeah.
Because it had more grind, and I felt like a lot of these games were going into grind mode.
Yeah.
And with this guy right here, you can chain block them so easily that most players won't have to respond to this guy, which you don't really care because you just destroy 2 or rip 1 or a special summon. So you already use his effect. I don't really care at the end.
Yeah.
So, you know, he was good. I like him.
Yeah, this deck's really good at chain blocking.
This was the ratio I ran, and
1. Okay.
I would probably up this to 1 and probably take this down because sometimes it felt really awkward, like special summoning him and then going into him and doing that, and then you don't have another one for another follow-up. But still, I like it. It was pretty good. But in the future, I might have considered dropping this down to 2, making it 2-2, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Even though I like to open this card, sometimes you need just a little more.
Yeah, fair enough.
Now my Thunder Dragon lineup, I ran this. This is what I ran. The reason why is because, I mean, this right here is just really, it's just the OG.
Yeah, true.
In this build, you play Titan, so you need sometimes a disruption.
Yeah.
And this right here, it can force out disruption. Hawk, Monster Reborn, you know, Roar, you know, he's standard.
Yeah.
And then the best one to me is Dark. That's it for the monsters.
Did you miss 3 Hawk maybe, or 3 Titan throughout the tournament, or did you not need them?
I didn't need them because I kept cycling through my deck quick enough.
Yeah.
Because I realized at the last minute, because I built this deck not really even knowing how to play it until the last minute, that if you discard Roar, you can add Thunder Dragon Fusion.
Yeah.
And when you add that card, you can just keep cycling through your deck.
For sure, yeah.
But since people keep playing the Guard Dragon build, it's really Glass Kennedy, and if you combo off, you get it, but if you don't, you don't. So,
spell lineup.
3 Allure, 3 2, 3, 2. This right here, if you have this on a roar, then it's kind of like you kind of probably almost won that turn.
Yeah.
They probably just gotta just say fuck you and keep moving. This right here, I just love it with the danger synergy.
You ever discarded Nessie off of
I always discard Nessie.
Yeah.
Nessie or Jackalope was my favorite ones to discard because Nessie will automatically get all of them get you pluses.
It's just a plus, yeah.
And when you do that, it makes your opponent absolutely think about it. Now if you got to ash, you're gonna be like, do I ash the Nessie or do I ash this? And if you ash this, you just get the Nessie.
It still doesn't matter.
So you still plus no matter what.
It's like how like Dark Worm and Pen Call worked, you know? It didn't matter.
Yeah. You were gonna get the plus no matter what. Then the one ofs, I played one fusion and I played one gold shark. Wish gold shark back at 3, but whatever.
I think the one didn't hurt the deck too much.
It didn't.
The new, like, strategy people like ended up incorporating into it, like the not this deck, the Guard Dragon plays, but you incorporated like the melody and stuff like that.
Yeah, it did. So it did open up a lot of room, but at the exact same time, you know, sometimes you wish you had more.
Did you miss the Aloof Lupine? I saw you didn't play that this weekend.
I did not like it. I felt like it was bricky at hand, and because I had the dangers, and I played 5 normal summons in this deck,
you wouldn't need.
I didn't feel like I needed
Sky
it.
Blast was like a better normal summon in this deck.
I'd rather have the Sky Blaster because Sky Blaster was a Scar Yugioh no matter what.
For sure.
And Solar Man, you know, with him plus the White Dragon,
it's just so insane.
You just keep you plus. So I didn't feel like that card was necessary. I would play test it, but I didn't like it. And then Fusion, because to me, that I think players was greatly mistaken. They underestimated Titan, but when you summon Titan and you're in a mirror matchup, you can really start fucking people up. And this card right here was the main reason why I did not choose to play the Guard Dragon build, because this card right here won me 4 games. One against my last round in my very last round, I was going against a Paleo guy, and it was round 1. I was able to do the combo, which I'll show y'all later on. But after I did that, I set this card, and once I set it, in his draw phase or in standby phase, either it doesn't matter, since I already knew what he was playing, I just flipped this up, called Trap. He discarded literally his whole remaining hand because Diablos ripped another one out, and that was the card I tribute, which is another reason why I like playing this card, because you can tribute Diablos for it, and then Diablos was gonna come back next turn anyway.
It's really unfair.
And then like as soon as I did that, bam, it was like game. Oh, and another thing about this card that people fail to realize is if you have Diablos in your graveyard, and you have this card and you tribute a dart.
Oh, so you can just special
summon them. You can special summon Diablos on their turn. Putting them more on the clock, because next turn you probably got game and you probably can OTK.
This is like a turn 3 deck where you can just always kill someone turn 3, no matter what happens turn 1 and 2. If they don't kill you. So
damn.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So we're going into the extra deck.
Sure.
So we played the 1 Link Karibo.
Standard. Yeah.
We played the 1 Link Spider for the Sky Blaster. So you can make the goddamn Scar Yugioh. I wish the tokens was level 1, so I wouldn't have to play this shit, but whatever.
Yeah, it's all
the standard Summon Sorceress play. You know, utility. Now this card right here, I really like it because it just didn't help me dump this card. It also helped me dump whatever I needed. Sometimes I might need to dump Diablos. I remember one game I dumped Diablos in my graveyard just so I can tribute Aurora to special summon a dart, special summon Colossus that will special summon Diablos. So you know it had more utility than most people ever realize. Summon Sorcerers, standard. Nightmare Griffin. This one right here. That one right there tells players you will not play the way you want to. It really hurts them. Because even after you do the combo where you just say, hey, I'm just going to use a trap or whatever, and you destroy them, if they do play through this, if they don't special summon to a Link monster, which half of the time you don't want them in an extra monster zone, so you don't want to give him no arrows, then they just become really slowed down, and then the game become to the point where you want to control
It's
it.
like Caveman Yu-Gi-Oh, basically.
Caveman Yu-Gi-Oh, one-on-one. Unicorn, you know, I just sometimes if you got to spend some stuff. I did it in a mirror matchup against another great player. I spin back his only Colossus because I drove him, which was a great hand trap that everybody should be running if you're playing this deck. I know it conflict with the danger sometimes, but if you're going second, you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Trust me, and stop him.
For sure.
And then these were my only 2 level 4s. Yugioh, self-explanatory. This for the mirror matchups, but this also just out games a lot of times.
Did you not miss the second star Yugioh throughout the day? Or did you kind of just go into it once and then just go into like you're curious and like...
Exactly, because once I went into Yugioh, I always, like, this deck has so much draw power and so much pluses that you really don't need another Yugioh. I wouldn't even play another one. To me, one was just more than enough for me. I couldn't see me playing 2. Because at that point, if I'm playing another one, I'd rather just play the Guard Dragon build because I'm just going through a whole deck. So I'd rather make an unbreakable board.
Okay.
And then these was MVPs right here.
Standard.
Yeah.
For sure.
This guy right here did more work than I can ever truly imagine. Because I remember one time I was going second, and I was playing against an orchestra player who set up his board. So I special summoned him, and then I proceed on activating the OG Thunder Dragon effect, and I just kept discarding, and I popped 4 cards in one turn just because of him.
Yep.
So I don't understand why people want to play the Guard Dragon build. I'd rather play this, but this is just me.
So side deck?
Side deck.
Alright.
That original token. Love it.
Sure.
So my side deck, I tried to think about it a little harder, but this is what I came up with. 3 Evilies, because you hate back row decks. Rest in peace, Altergeist, Sky Striker, and Guru. All y'all go get fucked. 3 Red Reboot.
Same.
You know, you just want to just stop them from playing. And then you run 3 deck
Just all
3.
the hate, yeah.
This is just all back row hate.
Yeah.
I would probably drop this down to 2 because you have so much.
It's still searchable too, and you want to keep your normal summons. Yeah.
And then this is why I ran for the mirror matchup. This right here was so...
I think everyone's going to start signing this card right now.
This so toxic, because if you drop this against a Danger Thunder Dragon player, then they will automatically
Especially
pass
if
the
it's
turn.
too early. If they do just 1 danger effect resolves in this kind of game.
It's game, because I dropped it against somebody who did second light. He draw 2, I dropped this, and then he just passed turn and I OTK'd him. Like literally, he said I'm not going to even try to do anything because I don't want to waste my cards.
Yeah.
But then I just OTK'd him.
Oh, he just didn't. Okay. Yeah, he just kind of gave up.
So I played 2 of these guys. Like I said, I would probably up this to 3.
Probably drop to Danka for this, you think?
Yeah, because I have so much back row hate.
Yeah.
Like, you need something more in the mirror matchup. And this one right here was the other card. So if you're going against... If you're going both combo heavy decks and you know this card's not going to really do much, you just swap them out and you dump this with Curious and then you set it with Griffin, and then soon as they go on their turn, you flip it. What they going to do?
With the format changing, do you think you'll switch this one for this one? Like this in the main and this in the side?
Yes. I can see me doing that, definitely.
All right. Sounds good.
So that's my deck profile.
All right. Got any shout-outs, man?
Shout out to James. Shout out to this man right here. Shout out to CJ. I literally built this deck the day before, and I didn't even know how to play it, to be honest. I was like freestyling. I didn't know how to play it until like round 4 or 5.
Just goes to show how good the deck is.
The deck is the best deck of the format.
Yeah.
100%.
All right, man. Thanks, Oscar.